How'd they get that big cow up there? That little baby cow.
How'd they get that tractor up there? It's Grandpa. Oh, I left my window down. Grandpa's apples. Let's go check it out. Hey guys, welcome back to Sewing Back. Brandy here, and John and I are on a trip for our 34th wedding anniversary, which is tomorrow. He's 34 years tomorrow. We spent the weekend biking up in around Lake Lure. I think we ended up biking like 6 or 7 different cities. We did around, for Saturday and Sunday, well, yesterday we did over 27 miles. The day before we did 7. We got here kind of late on Saturday, so we did like a 7-mile, plus there were some storms. But we are in Hendersonville, North Carolina, which is kind of like their apple capital. Many apples for the Southeast are grown here. I know Ella J is big for Georgia, but when they have issues, they get their apples from Hendersonville. It has got the microclimate to grow apples, and they have a lot of heirloom varieties, so we're hitting up some of the orchards. We actually stopped at a couple yesterday, so we had some snacks on our cycling trip. You can see our bikes. And so today, we're gonna head into Grandpa's apples and see what they're all about. For reference, Hendersonville, North Carolina is about 3.5 hours from Atlanta, Georgia. So depending upon where you're at, it could be a nice little weekend trip for you. This is our second trip to Hendersonville. We came here for the Farm Where You Are conference back in the spring of 2023. So we really like this area. It's just outside of Asheville, for reference. And we're about 2 hours from like Gatlinburg, Tennessee area. So, and probably about I don't even know if we're an hour from Andersonville, South Carolina. So that's kind of reference points if you're in the Southeast. But let's go see what they have. So guys, look at all the rows of apple trees. This was a beautiful orchard. I called it Grandpa's, but it's actually called Granddad's apple orchard. And they also had like a corn maze. They had all kinds of stuff, pumpkins, jams, jellies, of course, the beloved apple fried pies, and lots of other vegetables that were coming, I'm guessing, out of their family garden. They had some beautiful cabbages. This was a really fun family farm. They had activities if you were there on the weekends for the whole family. So if you're wanting to take a trip up to Hendersonville to hit up some of the orchards, this place did not disappoint. So I picked up a few items, including one of the jams. I can't wait to try. And I also snagged a couple of these right here that were in the bargain bin. These are called seconds. These are the ones that are great for canning and baking and or even drying. And so then we headed over to the heirloom apple orchard, and that's where we are now. They have recently had a name change, and so let's see what they have. Okay, guys, it's loud. I can't help it. This road is really busy. We are by Chimney Rock. It's on Chimney Rock Road, and it's actually the same road as Granddad's apples. I think I said Grandpa's, but it's Granddad's. But this one is heirloom. They have a large variety of heirloom apples. We actually stopped here yesterday, and we've already tried a couple of the apples. Really good. They actually have some of their apples for sale, and John informed me it's on good root stock for our area, so I think he's looking at a few of those to possibly add to our little mini orchard that we have. And we're gonna head inside. So guys, look at that sweet potato vine on those. These plants were just gorgeous, and they had several of them on the whole porch of their storefront. They have all kinds of different types of heirloom apples. I know that the russets are sought after. We actually picked up one of the russet trees to add to our orchards, and a couple other ones as well that they had. They also had a bargain bin of apples. Look at their beautiful pumpkins. I actually scored a North Georgia candy roaster that is just beautiful. You'll have to stay tuned for my next video when I go through all the things I got on this trip and what we're going to do with some of them. Now they have an indoor part of their store where they have like your cider donuts, fried pies, and like the little restaurant. They also actually had homemade wines and things like that that they made out of their hard apple ciders and all the different things like that that you could enjoy. They had some homemade gifts and things and antiques if that was of interest. Um, they had a couple of different honey varieties there. I may have purchased a sourwood honey that was delicious. The other thing that I really loved here is that they had some dried beans and things, and the lady there actually told me they had won prizes for some of their stuff at the county fair. And so I picked up a couple of these items, and I'm looking forward to using those in some meals to come. North Carolina has the best food options. Let me tell you, if you need whole foods, they do a good job. So, guys, we are headed to Tennessee. We have some more stops there. This is actually part of Caves Cove in the Smoky Mountains. And this was how we spent our anniversary in between rainstorms. And stay tuned for my next video because I'm going to show you all my finds, including some of what we got at the apple orchard and what we're going to do with it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!